Gentle parenting does not work.
Hey y'all, welcome to the channel. So today we're talking about parenting, and it's been said that gentle parenting doesn't work. And I want to sort of agree, but then again, there are certain things that I heard from these individuals that made me like, okay, let me listen to what they have to say. So I am here with this video. Let's go listen to what they think about gentle parenting or whatnot, and I'll be back with my thoughts.
This is why they say gentle parenting is only for gentle kids. Hey.
What?
Can you use your inside voice?
No!
We don't need to yell. Hey, no. Hands are not for hitting. We don't throw stuff. Let's be nice.
I want to go inside.
Well, we can go inside when you're ready to be nice. Hands are not for hitting. I don't like that. That hurts. Reading the caption, I don't care what y'all say. Gentle parenting does not work for these new generations. I tried. Now we are getting the spankings out. If this is what everybody thinks gentle parenting is, it explains why these kids are bad as shit and why teachers are quitting in droves. Because who is trying to deal with WWE moments in the classroom? It's one thing to let a child cry and vent their frustrations. They actually say that's good for helping them learn to self-regulate their emotions. However, letting them express their anger physically like this is a big no-no, because what happens if she hurts somebody else's child the next time? This is giving more so permissive parenting, because even though she's not giving in to what her daughter wants, the mom really isn't giving her daughter clear instructions on how to correct her bad behavior. She's more so just talking softly to the wind, to the camera, not really to the child. She's more so talking at the child. So instead of calming down, her temper tantrum escalated, which of course resulted in Angie handling it the old school way off camera. Let me know what y'all think down below. Do you believe this example was giving more so permissive or gentle parenting, and what would you have done in this situation if you were the mom?
Are you ready to be nice?
No!
Okay, we're gonna sit out here until you're ready to be nice. Hey,
What?
can you use your inside voice?
No!
We don't need to yell. Hey, no. Hands are not for hitting. Hands are not for hitting. I don't like that. That hurts.
outside.
That video dysregulated me. I had to take myself outside. Mom, are you okay over there? You want to blink twice if you need help? I know you believe that you're gentle parenting because there's no punishment, you're remaining calm, and you're being patient, but you've forgotten to set boundaries and there's no respect. This would be a perfect example of permissive parenting or passive parenting. A missed opportunity here for gentle parenting would have been when you said no hitting. It would be to grab her arms at that time and put them physically at her side to show her this is the boundary to say no hitting. You are not allowed to raise your hand to anyone else. Violence is not the answer. She's not able to tell you how she feels, but you have to remember, if adults aren't rational when they are upset and when they're feeling escalated, what would make you believe that a child is going to be rational? When she got up and she threw the chair, that just showed me she is completely unhinged. She looks like she's very frustrated. She looks like she's not being heard. She's not being understood. You're just telling her no when sitting there, which I'm sure probably feels like, well, now you're ignoring me. The problem with parenting children like this is they grow up to be adults that have no boundaries either. When somebody sets boundaries with them, they get very disrespectful, they always cross the lines, and they don't normally know how to regulate themselves, which is why a lot of adults end up yelling, screaming. They become really dysregulated very quickly because they were never taught at a young age how to regulate themselves. It's okay to let her know, I know that you're having really big emotions right now, and just to hold her, just comfort her like that. A lot of times when kids get in that type of an escalated mood, they don't want to talk. A lot of parents try to redirect them, but it's not necessarily good to redirect a child in that kind of stage because those feelings are natural, and you don't want her to automatically redirect those feelings that's one of the reasons why people end up compartmentalizing, basically. We need to normalize these feelings, but as a child, you have to give her boundaries. There is no respect here. The fact that she threw that chair, girl, good luck. I made a video about the difference between permissive parenting and gentle parenting. If you'd like to check it out, I'll probably link it in the caption. There was also a lack of guidance in this video too. I know it can be very hard because there's no parenting book, but children need to have some kind of guidance. You do have to show them what's right and what's wrong, and not just tell them, of course. Empathy is the biggest thing when it comes to gentle parenting. And to have empathy means to feel what she's feeling. It's to be there. This is very frustrating. I'm sorry that you're hurting so much, but it's not to over talk because, again, she is just trying to regulate herself and all she's doing is becoming more escalated.
Gentle parenting does not work. Check it out.
Hey, no, hands are not for hitting. Hands are not for hitting. I don't like that. Are you ready to be nice?
No.
Gentle parenting wants to be authoritative parenting so bad, and authoritative parenting would never allow a child to hit, scratch, grab, or grab objects and hit their mom in the head with it. Being gentle in these moments is not appropriate because you have been gentle and it's only getting worse. So you need to be stern and show them that what they are doing is not okay. I mean, unless you want to get phone calls from the school, from the teachers, be talked about by other kids' parents because your kid doesn't keep their hands to themselves, they hit, they scratch and throw things in the classroom, because what your daughter does at home, she will definitely do in the classroom. Maybe you repeating that hands aren't for hitting, hands aren't for hitting, hands aren't for hitting, probably isn't working, so probably give her other options. Do you want a pressure hug? Do you want to bite into a pillow? Do you want to squeeze something? Like, instead of hitting your mom. Gentle parenting is trashy parenting. Be so for real.
Should have got in the car when I told you to. How many times did I tell you to get in the car? Go get in your seat, right?
Now this is the kind of gentle parenting I can get behind. No hitting, just trauma. Well, gentle parenting is about teaching our children that their actions have consequences. Ta-da! And look, I'm not going to stand here and try to give you parenting advice because what works for you works for you. You don't know the situation. There's no book. But in that situation, after you've asked, advised, and ordered, and it's still not happening, well, we're going to make sure you understand next time, this is what happens. Because next time when mama says it's time to go, I guarantee you he's going to listen. Because truthfully, that's not good parenting to me. That's excellent parenting. I mean, have you seen some of these crotch goblins that are running around? Would have been eating a whole bar of lava soap if I so much as thought of saying some of the things that these kids get away with saying to their parents. Yes, but that kind of stuff is traumatic. It worked. If you have never had to deal with the absolute mental chess game of having to go cut your own switch off of a tree, don't talk to me about traumatic. I know it's a very old school way of thinking, and you don't know what you don't know, but you can't learn what you're not willing to. And with gentle parenting like that, we're going to learn you something. I'm not saying you have to be mean, but there has to be a level of understanding that stop means stop, now means now, and what I say goes because I'm in charge. Grew up Gen X. Parents weren't perfect, but you know what? We made it, and we're okay. No, our parents weren't perfect, but that right there is the FO part of the FAFO lessons. You went around and you FA'd, and now you FO'd. And what did we learn? But the feeling of being left alone or abandoned is emotionally scarring. Yup. And scars are tattoos with better stories because you learned something. You learned that sucked. I don't want to have to do that again. Maybe I should listen when they say it's time to go.
You want to watch TV? Oh, you can absolutely watch TV. I would love for you to watch TV. After you clean up everything that you just messed up and you finish up your chores. I know, man. You want to watch TV. I get it. Absolutely. I want you to watch TV. You can watch your favorite show. As soon as we clean up all the stuff that we messed up. Let's go ahead. All right, when you calm down, we can clean up this stuff and then you can go watch TV. Absolutely. When you get done being upset, you can be upset. You can go to the bathroom, wash your face off and all that, whatever you want to do, whatever you got to do. You want me to help you calm down breathing? No? Okay, you just want to be upset. You can be upset. When you're done being upset and you're ready to watch TV, we can clean up this stuff and you can watch TV, buddy. I got you. All right. You ready to breathe? All right, let's do some breathing. Take a deep breath. Hold it. All right, let it out. Drop your shoulders. Drop your face. There you go. How you feel? Still frustrated? You want to breathe again? All right, let's breathe. Take a deep breath. Think about what's making you upset. Now, as you exhale, let that go. Let all your frustration go. See if you can do it. Just let it out. Drop your shoulders. Drop your face. Just hold it down. All right. You feeling better? All right, go wash your face. Come on back in here. We'll clean up this stuff and you can watch the TV, all right? I don't ever want to see. I know you want to have fun. I want to help you have fun, but we got things that we got to do first. We got responsibilities. Let's do the responsibilities first, then you can have fun, all right? All right now. Kids tantrum is what they do. And a lot of times we'll look at that and we'll get scared like, oh my gosh, I have to spank them, I have to throw them, I have to yell. No, I ain't got to do any of that. I'm finna sit here and I'm finna just vibe because they're having their moment. I'm gonna let them have their moment. I don't like when people tell me to calm down. I'm not finna sit here and tell no kid to calm down. I'm not finna sit here and try to be like, well, all I asked you to, I'm not finna do all that. That's not gonna do anything. That's not gonna help anything. That's gonna exacerbate the situation. What I am going to do is hold firm to what I said. My boundary is solidified. However, what I will do is help you calm down, and I will give you options on how you can move past what you're going through and get what you need. So you want to watch TV? You can absolutely watch TV after you do what you need to do. It's called prioritization. I'm trying to teach that skill to a kid. I'm not going to just let you do what you want. No, we have to do this in order. Full stop. So when they're getting like that, let them get like that. It's okay. As long as they're not destroying nothing, you'll be fine. They'll be fine. Get them to deep breathe, get them to count, get them to practice mindfulness, get them to go to a cool down corner. There are so many things that you can do to calm them down when they're frustrated like that. And then once they're calmed down, instruct them to do the last thing that you told them to do. All right, let's pick up all this stuff. Now that you picked it up, good job. Now you can watch TV. I'm not going to sit here and punish your kid past that because they had a moment of dysregulation. That's okay. For more information, check out my website, gentleparents.co.
I'm sorry, but gentle parenting is for gentle kids. I got gangsters.
There is a reason why gentle parenting gets such a bad fucking rep. And it's because that majority of people are under the impression that gentle parenting means that we just let our children run amok and do whatever the fuck they want. And we just sit back and say, yeah, your feelings are valid and you're safe and it's okay. That could not be further from the truth. I'm gonna demo some scenarios and then show you the difference between permissive parenting and gentle parenting. Scenario 1. Your toddler wants candy for breakfast. You're like, nah, can't have candy for breakfast. Toddler starts having a meltdown. Gentle parenting, hey, I hear you, I know. Candy is so yummy, but we can't have it for breakfast, okay? We're gonna have eggs, and then we can come back and have candy later. That doesn't work, my toddler will still keep crying. Okay, then you redirect. You empathize and then you redirect. Hey, I'm so sorry. I know that you want candy. I get it. Candy's delicious. But right now we're not going to eat candy. We can have a treat later. Why don't we go read a book? Their brains are like, "Bing, squirrel." Just redirect. Redirect. Come back to that in a minute. Permissive parent. Oh no, please don't cry. It's okay. Here, baby. You can have the candy. Here, please just don't cry. It's okay. It's okay. You can have the candy. Toddler just smacked you in the face. Not fucking great. Gentle parent, you are not allowed to hit me. It is my job to keep myself safe and you safe. So now, mommy's gonna have to put you down and I'm gonna have to walk away from you because you are not allowed to hit. We do not hit. Permissive parent, ow, don't do that. No, don't do that. And then it becomes a game. Don't do that. Hey, I said don't do that. Scenario 3, you're at the store. Toddler wants a toy. You don't have the funds to give him a fucking toy every time you go to the store, so you say no. Obviously, toddler has meltdown. Gentle parent, empathize. Hey, I'm sorry. I know you want the toy. I get it. But listen, every time we come to the store, we do not get to have a toy, okay? We have tons of toys at home. This toy stays at the store. We'll try again next time. You're okay. You're okay. You're safe. Permissive parent. Beep. Here's the toy. Just stop crying. Gentle parenting just means that we're not hitting them, or we're not shaming them or punishing them for things that are developmentally appropriate. I am not going to punish my toddler for having a meltdown because she can't fucking regulate her emotions. Gentle parenting is respectful parenting. We treat our kids with respect.
We have all seen those parents who talk to their children like this and enforce absolutely no rules and boundaries, and their children are completely out of control. But that's not a gentle parent. That is a permissive parent calling themselves a gentle parent. Gentle parents are strict parents, but they're also very warm and loving, and they care about their child's feelings. They enforce the boundaries every single time, but they do it without violence, like spanking, the threat of violence, saying that they'll hit them even if they don't, intimidation, like standing over a child and screaming at the top of their lungs. They also don't use punishments like no dessert or go in a timeout because those are not logical and connected to the misbehavior. Our job is to teach our children how to behave because they don't come out of the womb knowing what behavior is acceptable and what's unacceptable. Just like they don't come out of the womb knowing how to read, we're not going to smack them until they figure it out.
Gentle parenting is toxic. There is no kind way to say it to you. It is toxic. It causes misbehaving toddlers, unruly kids, and volatile teenagers. And God forbid, these teenagers become adults who also don't understand boundaries. This is what causes us as adults to potentially go no contact with our parents or have to set major boundaries with people we should be loving because they have no concept of what no means. This causes little Timmy to be kicking the back of my airline seat because Mommy keeps saying, "No, Timmy, no, that's not nice. Timmy, we don't do that." That's what causes Timmy to continue doing this. This is what causes little Johnny and Frankie to be tackling Maria at the playground that I saw yesterday happen over and over. 8-9-year-old boys tackling a 7-year-old girl because Mommy kept saying, "Now, Frankie, that's not nice." Gentle parenting is toxic. It will cause you problems today, tomorrow, and it will cause society a boatload of problems in the future.
Gentle parenting is not for every child. Gentle parenting is not for every child. Each time I get on this TikTok, I see the reason why I beg God. I say, "God, please, if you are going to give me a child, give me the one that my head is correct, because you do anyhow, you see anyhow." You see all this thing that you people are saying, if my child does anything to you, report her to me. I'm going to discipline her as myself because you don't know how to hit a child. How dare you? Your child spat on you, threw a chair, and you're there saying, hands are not for hitting. I will slap you. Magic. Hey, God. And I've seen Nigerian women trying to adapt this Western rubbish, saying, if my child does anything to you, don't beat my child. I'm going to discipline him or her myself. What happens to it takes a village to raise a child? Because, God forbid, I have a child that is not even up to 2 years. And then I'm giving you instructions on what to do. Then you spit on me. You throw your tiny chair that I bought with my money on me. God knows, because the kind of no child of mine is going to behave like that. This is why you people are raising lunatics. This is the reason why people are raising lunatics. You can't tell me that a 2-year-old is not going to hear you when you say sit down and run and go and sit down. My brother is 24. My mom gave birth to that boy, but I raised him. Even at 24, I am 26. If I say sit down, he goes to sit down. Then a 2-year-old, somebody that I breastfed, probably still breastfeeding, I will tell you, go and sit down. And I say, "No, mommy, no." Jesus Christ. Let me tell you, mother, so see, if I go outside and some of your little brats, in as much as they insult me, I'm going to spank that child. If he or she is not getting the proper training that they need at home, I will help you raise your child. Gentle parenting is not for all children. It's not for all kids. There are kids that were born to be gangsters. When they're showing you the traits that they are gangsters, you do not tell them, "Hi, Junior, don't do that. Don't do that. His hands are not for him. I will hit." This is why a kid will wake up one morning and carry a gun and go and shoot up the whole school. You're saying, gates are not for. What are you teaching the person? You tell the person, if I say 1 and you say 2, you will get these hands. if I slap you, if I use my slippers on you, I will beat you and your child. I will beat you and your child. I will beat you and your child. So this thing is pissing me off. During the days that I was raised, I see people that will beat your child, carry them and bring them to their parents. Their parents will ask, what did he or she do? You will not explain. They say, I hope you beat him or her very well. Even in front of you, they will start beating the child. That's where the child will know that, okay, oh, this thing I did is not nice. Oh, I don't want to do it again because I don't want to get the beating of my life. You know what he's going? What is a 2-year-old going through, bro? What are you going through? You should be there drinking Godomo and going to learn your ABCD, not there shouting and spitting and throwing things at your mother that is there saying hands are not for. I will hit you. I will beat Chris come up for your body. I go beat you, say you go land hospital. I will use my money go treat you. You.
Y'all see that fucking bite mark, right? Yeah, that was my daughter biting my son. Ask me if I handled that how a gentle parent is supposed to handle it. I fucking didn't. I lost my shit. Because how are you supposed to keep your composure when your children get hurt? Did I bite her back? No. Did I want to? Oh, you bet your ass. You bet your ass I wanted to bite her back. Yeah, I know it's developmentally appropriate. I know that these are things that are going to happen, but it doesn't take away the fact that it feels so fucking defeating when you pour every ounce of energy you have into regulating your own emotions so that you can gentle parent, for things to still happen like this and for you to still lose your cool, because that's being human. I literally caught her doing it and I just fucking screamed, dude. I screamed at the top of my lungs for her to stop biting him, which obviously as a 2.5-year-old, that's gonna scare the shit out of you. Your mom's screaming at you, but what was I supposed to do? I wasn't within arm's reach of them. I can't be within arm's reach of them every second of every day. I couldn't get there fast enough to physically remove her. I yelled. I fucking yelled. And then, as you can imagine, we all started fucking crying. Because now, instead of just trying to, make my son feel better because he just got his arm bit to shits, I have to make her feel better because I fucked up and I yelled at her and I made her feel bad. And then I feel like a bag of dicks. So I'm fucking crying. I need her to know what it feels like to bite like that, but I can't bite her. Then she's just gonna keep biting. Oh, I want to. Animals in the wild bite their young. Just saying. I feel defeated. I know that gentle parenting, but it shouldn't even be fucking called that. It's respectful parenting. I know that respectful parenting works. I've witnessed her be so empathetic to situations, and she's fucking 2. I've seen it work on my son. He's 1.5 years and he's already pretty much broken his habit of hitting. I see it work. But my God, it feels defeating some days. I apologized. I told her it's not okay for mommy to yell like that. I don't want to shame you or make you feel bad. We are not allowed to bite, baby. We're not allowed to bite. I showed her his arm and she got really upset. She just started apologizing and saying, I'm so sorry, Bubba. I'm so sorry. I just want them to stop hurting each other. And here's the thing. They're either the best of fucking friends, loving on each other, kissing, hugging, oh, I love you, mwah, or they are fucking WWE. They are fucking John Wicking each other, fighting with no giving up. Neither one backs down like it's fucking Gladiator. The moments that you mess up, just try to fucking remind yourself that the repair phase is the most important phase. You are human. You're gonna fuck up. You're gonna fuck up. Apologize. Own your shit. Take responsibility for your mistakes, because that's the shit that our parents didn't do. And that's the shit that we are showing our little humans, that we can accept responsibility when we fuck up and that it's not their fault. And they're learning the world for the first fucking time. And if you're doing your best and sometimes your best is not enough, I fucking see you and I get it. And I hope this helps you feel less alone. Peace out, Briscoes.
Right, you guys heard everything they had to say. What were your thoughts? I feel like gentle parenting sometimes truly works for children that are gentle, because there are some kids that are quite a handful and you have to deal with them the same way. I'm not saying start whipping them, anyhow, like the way we were whipped in the days, but if they do something that warrants it, I'm African, I'm a Nigerian mom. So I think sometimes when you're thin, love your kids, be open towards them, be their friends, but also draw the line. Because how is a young child hitting you with stuff and you're saying, "Hold Mary, don't do that, don't do that." Tell them, don't do that. Let them know that they are not supposed to do that. So I feel like there should be a line drawn in this, gentle parenting thing. But I don't know what you think about this. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye for now.